actually. That's taking us to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Caitlin Harvey, who is tracking this storm very closely. And as people are heading out the door this morning to try to beat that storm to get to their Thanksgiving plans, they are going to see some of that freezing fog. And we can see that behind you, Caitlin, coming into the Rogue Valley right now.
That's right. That's just another issue you'll see if you're heading out this morning. Already tracking freezing cold temperatures for many of our west side valleys, our towns west of the Cascades, seeing these slick conditions develop as a result of this freezing fog. So what this means is you're going to see a little bit of extra ice out on that car windshield, but also seeing some of those slick spots mainly up over overpasses and bridges this morning. Higher elevations, of course, already icy from snow we received yesterday. Now I'm also closely tracking the temperatures we have this morning for all of our cities inland, because this will have a huge impact on whether this starts off as rain or snow this morning. So far, still well below freezing into the 20s through northern California and the Klamath Basin, tracking increasing clouds through northern California as well. Already seeing some of those light rain showers move in along the coast, and now even snow for some higher elevations as this system does continue to work its way eastward. Now the timing on this has sped up this morning, so if you have not left yet, wanting to do that as soon as possible, since this is going to continue to work in. You'll notice rain even for those of us west of the Cascades, snow for some higher elevations on the west side by about 8 o'clock. Now the time right now quickly approaching 7, so you have about an hour before you do have to deal with some of those winter driving conditions. Today though, tracking heavy rain, heavy snow, and near hurricane force winds across the region. Everyone is going to be impacted today. It's not a matter of if anymore. This is a certainty. So with this, here's our latest Stormcast model continuing to push the system inland by about 9 o'clock this morning. Seeing some of that snow for those higher elevations. This now putting a rain-snow mix in the Medford area by 9 o'clock, with even bands of moderate to heavy rain moving in along the coast. By about 12 o'clock, lunchtime, seeing some heavier snow for those of us on the east side. Heavy snow into northern California, and we could even be dealing with thunder snow today for western Siskiyou County. By this afternoon and evening, 4:30 will usher in the center of this low. With that, we're going to see very strong winds along the coast, heavy bouts of rain, and again, those could gust between about 80 to even 100 miles per hour for the coast, and this will again continue to create near whiteout conditions for our passes, dumping nearly a foot of snow for some of us, even up toward the Siskiyou summit. 8 to 12 inches of snow. Klamath Falls now calling for 4 to 12 inches of snow, a foot to a foot and a half for Cascade passes, and a couple inches for our west side valleys. Now as we work our way into northern California, we'll see our heaviest snow of the entire region really take aim at Mount Shasta City, calling for a foot and a half to 2 feet of snow. 24 inches expected at times near the Mount Shasta area, and we could see locally higher amounts as we head into parts of Lake County. Now this, coupled with these very destructive winds, this will create near impossible driving conditions. I'll say that again, near impossible. It's better to not even risk it. 80 to 100 mile per hour gusts for the Oregon coast, gusts up to 70 miles per hour through northern California and the Rogan, Illinois valleys. Still highway speeds for the Cascades, Siskiyous, and Klamath Basin. Of course, we have seen that expansion of the winter storm warning, now including higher elevations across all of southern Oregon and northern California. Lower elevations under that winter weather advisory, with high wind warnings in effect throughout Jackson, Josephine, and Curry counties today. We'll continue to track snow showers already moving in, when we can expect these very strong bouts of snow and very strong winds, all coming up here in just a few minutes. So be sure to head out early, stay up to date and weather aware today.